Is it recording? Okay. Okay, I don't know how many times am I gonna do this video, but like I've been trying to I've been trying not to mess up on like stopping the video because like I accidentally like stopped the video and I can't edit it. So yeah, geez, the camera's so close and it's not like further away, you know. Anyway, I want to make an apology and you know, to multiple people, which that is SmurfVlogs. Gosh, that thing is loud. Only because of the wooden floor. Oh well. Anyway, I want to make an apology to 3 people, and including some others. Well, including for those that actually got their channel terminated. So, yeah. But SmurfVlog, if you guys don't know who SmurfVlog is, he's some reactor that reacts to movies, mostly Disney movies and TV shows from Hasbro and Nickelodeon, and yeah, including Disney Channel, but like, yeah, mostly Disney stuff. Yeah, over a week ago. This video is late, by the way. I should have done this like when it, you know, when it happened, but you know, it's better than, you know, it's better to do it than, you know, not doing it. So yeah. Yeah, so I want to make an apology to Smurf to having his channel terminated by YouTube, only because he had a lot of things blocked, and his videos blocked, and a lot of copyright strikes, which led him to his channel to be, you know, to be dropped by YouTube. So yeah, for those that know him, you get what I mean. You know, it's like, well, if I wanted to do this like over a week ago, then why didn't you do it? Well, I did say like a week ago, like on Twitter, that I figures out that his channel was terminated, and I was seeing what he was doing, what, like, you know, because like I didn't really see his any video uploaded by him for days, and I was like, what's going on? Is he okay, or did he get stuck by something? And when I went to his channel, I was actually kind of in shock that his channel, well, not really in shock, but like half shocked and like half a bit, kind of a bit expected, a little bit, but mostly I was shocked. So yeah, so I was like, this channel's terminated. I was like, oh gosh, oh no. And I was like, you know, I was kind of like freaking out, like, not freaking out, but like just like kind of like you guys, you know, kind of like you guys going like, you know, oh gosh, no. And I was like covering my mouth, going like, you know, that type of feeling, you know. So like, yeah, kind of. But like, gosh, that thing is so loud because of the wooden floor, like I said. Okay, so like, yeah, so, you know, I'm really sorry for him to, you know, get his channel taken down, you know, like I said in the beginning. So yeah, you know, I feel really bad for the guy, because like I guess he was a cool guy, you know, but at the same time he was a bit being a bit dramatic towards things, you know, a bit emotional, you know, to things that he was listening to and looking at, you know. But he's been through a lot. A lot of us has been through a lot. So yeah, he's not the only one, you know, because you know, and anyone can relate to what he is going through. So yeah, he was you know, his, like, the way that he got his emotion is from the past, and I'm not going to talk about that, but because that's his personal information, and like, you know, he's, you know, he like I said, he's been through a lot, a lot in his past childhood, and yeah. So all I can say is that he's been through a lot. So yeah. Anyway, like or not anyway, because that sounds kind of a bit rude. But I want to make an apology to also Flaming Shark and Kickasdreaction, because like they were they're also two reactors, and their channel is still up, by the way. They're and they're like they're doing pretty well, and I want to make an apology to those two, because like there was one time where like I was in Smurf's channel, and he was doing a live stream, and I was donating like $2 and making a comment going like Shark and Kickass didn't have to be there. In other words, it's like saying those guys don't really need to be here, they can go somewhere else. And I'm like, and looking back at it, like like a few days later, before Smurf's channel was taken down, I was like, you know what, jeez, the camera's yeah, and I was like, you know what, I sound like a real prick for saying that, because I was like, what am I talking about? Like it's like, why would you say that? Why would you say that in a live stream? And like, it's like putting a sign up going like, going like anti this, to someone, or someone in the crowd, and like, that's something that's not really acceptable. So yeah, my apologies goes to Flaming Shark and to Kickasdreaction. So yeah, because because that's not respectful. That's not acceptable behavior. Because like like if you guys like, I know what I know what they're I know how they feel like when they're going through criticism, because I get criticized a lot. So yeah, I'm pretty much used to it already. So it's not a surprise if someone goes like going like putting their middle finger up and at me, going like F you for no reason. Because I know how it is. I know how it is, guys. So if you want to call me a prick or someone who's really I don't want to say it, because like I'm in a hotel right now. I'm like in the lobby, so I don't want to say it out loud. So if you guys want to call me names, fine. I don't care. Because even if you're joking, I'll block you. Because my channel is no longer it's no longer a neutral channel anymore. It's now focusing on positive, because there's a lot of things like happening around the world now. Like it's even worse than 2016, to be honest. You think 2016 was bad? Well, 2018 is really getting there. So yeah, and I'm like, you know what, might as well have my channel on positive, focus on positive, and just like moving forward. By the way, what time is it? I need to check. Right now it's 11:38 a.m. So I need to leave soon. I'm trying to make this video as quick as possible. By the way, it's been already almost 9 minutes and 30 seconds. So sorry that. So yeah, I want to make an apology to those reactors that I called out on someone's stream, because it's like I said, it's not that's not good behavior. By the way, it's rude. It's not a good thing to say, because like, you know, you can't be on both sides, you know. You can't be you know, you can't feel sorry for yourself, and you can't have all these people around you saying that they're sorry, and like you having yourself to criticize someone else and to put, you know, pain and pressure on them, because you can't do both. You can't do both, guys. It's either one or the other. Either being, you know, either being innocent or being someone who's gonna cause pain, you know. Because I know how really pain is, because every year I would have some enemy bother me throughout the whole year, throughout the whole school year. It doesn't matter, like doesn't matter if it's like 1 month or like, you know, because I had to deal with it every single day. Well, not every single day, like in the United States we have weekends, we have like 2 days off, which is Saturday and Sunday. So yeah, I don't really go to school anymore, but like, well, college is school, but like, yeah. Right now I'm taking a break from everything because, you know, a lot of things have happened in the past years for me. So yeah, I'm trying so hard to get those things off my mind. So yeah, so if Flaming Shark and Kickass are seeing this for themselves, or if someone that knows them is seeing this video, then you know, or themselves seeing this video, I just want to say, you know, my apologies, you know, then again, because, you know, I can't call out someone like that, you know, because it does hurt. It hurts, I know. So, you know, it's really a tough year, you know. And for those that are actually you know, watching this, that knows Kickass and Shark, just tell them I'm sorry for, you know, calling them out like that at one point in Smurf's live stream. So yeah, just tell them the message, or, you know, if you can't, then well, that part is on me. So that's tough luck for me, not for anyone else. Okay. So yeah, and also yeah, yeah. So yeah. So I'm trying my hardest not to have any enemies anymore, because like I had a lot of enemies in the past, and I have only like 1 or 2 friends with me, and my friends end up you know, moving. And you know, for me, when I make friends, the area that I live in and where I grew up, it was, you know, there's basically no such thing as friends, because like there is acquaintances where it's like before they're friends, but you know, in my area, it's, you know, there's no such thing as friends or friendship. It's just, you know, it's like a gas station. You're you know, you're going somewhere, you know, you're meeting someone, and then you're like hanging out, and then, you know, next thing you know, they're gone. You know, they move on. So it's like, you know, for me, friends, they come and go, you know. So yeah, and at that same time, also including the enemies, they come and go, but some of them come back, and it's like, you know, you just can't take a break from anything, and you're all by yourself, you know, dealing with this stuff. So yeah, you know, I know how the pain is, you know. So yeah, man, I just feel really bad. So yeah, so Kick-Ass, you know, Kick-Ass Reaction, Flaming Shark, hope you're seeing this. If you're not, I just want to say that, you know, we're not enemies, all right? we're not enemies. We're just, you know, we're just individuals just doing our own thing, you know. And hopefully the best of luck you too. Hopefully, hopefully you don't end up the same road as Smurf, because, I really feel bad for the guy. Like I said before, I feel bad for him, and hopefully his emotions don't really take over him by it. It might be too late, but hopefully he's doing well, because something, sometimes these things happen and they just come out of nowhere, and they really punch you real hard, and that really hurts. So yeah, and just to make it fair that you may think I haven't lost anything, but I did. Trust me, I did lose something. Well, more important than my channel, because I did lose someone. It was like one of my family members. It was one of my parents. I'm not gonna say it because I don't want any information, that much information given out to you guys. But all I can say is that one of my parents passed away a day after my graduation from high school, and that really did hit me real hard, because it feels like that was the only person that can fully understand what I'm going through, and I don't want to get any emotional in this video. So yeah, so yeah, and also for those that got their channel terminated, because I know that some of my subscribers, or some people that I actually subscribed in the past, I know that they got their I know that for a fact that they got theirs terminated by YouTube, or it could be just themselves deleting all their videos, because nowadays it's like, what are you guys doing? It's like most of the time they're terminated by YouTube, but for those few people that get rid of all of their videos for no reason, or for some reason, it's like, well, why'd you delete your stuff? I mean, just because no one watches it, that doesn't mean it's pointless. Because I upload videos and no one really watches it, so I'm like, why'd you delete your stuff? Because there were some channels that I know that that got rid of all their stuff, and they just their channel is basically dead. Well, not dead, but I just mean abandoned. It's like, guys, I mean, come on, don't give up like that, guys. Because it's like, what happened? That's the biggest mystery we want to know, is that it's like, what happened? Well, why'd you get rid of all your stuff? So yeah, and for those that yeah, and like I was saying, some of my subscribers got their channel terminated. Is that they were using they were putting copyrighted music in there, but other than that, they weren't really doing anything wrong. They weren't getting their videos blocked, but, or maybe they did get their videos blocked, but I don't remember. But yeah, somehow they got their channel terminated, well, by using copyright strike. And that's the reason why I don't really put any I don't really finish the song. I don't put 40 minutes in there, because the last time I did, I got a copyright strike, and I was like, because before I was like, oh, it's no big deal. It's no big deal, because since I'm not getting really, since I'm doing this for free, it doesn't matter if I put something that's copyrighted. And what's the only thing I put in that's copyrighted is music, to fit in with the art, because I get art by like I draw art by listening to music. That's what inspired me to like music and to like art at the same time. And I used to play guitar a lot before, like in high school. Not much in middle school, but in high school also. But like, yeah. So, yeah. So I was like, you know, it doesn't matter if I put it in there since I'm not getting paid by YouTube or anything like that. But when I was like, but then like a year later, when I was looking at all of this, well, not a year later, more like less than a year, but like months later, I actually realized that like, I'm like, you know what, if you get your, if you get too many copyright strikes, you know, something will happen. I was like, okay, might as well not do it anymore. And yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. Like, I'm being really careful as possible, trying not to like upload something and like have another copyright strike or something that's blocked. Because I did have a record of like a lot of things getting blocked and like copyright striked, you know. So I was like, you know what? Yeah, I need to be really careful what I'm watching, or you know, I would say reacting, but like I'm not a reactor. I'm not someone who, you know, I'm not someone who really does have that type of reaction towards things, you know, like things in videos like comedy or horror, or it doesn't matter what it is, but like I'm just like, you know what? I'm just like, I'm trying so hard to like trying to be careful, you know, what I upload. So yeah, you know. And the thing is that, in my opinion, is that, you know, YouTube is already dead to me. So it's like, if someone wants to come up to me and call my channel dead or one of my videos dead, only because of their opinions, because like I know some of you were like, you know what, this is really bad. You know, I'm giving you a thumbs down, going like, well, good for you. Good for you. I mean, I don't think most people would care about what you say. So, and also, if it doesn't really, I know that, I don't know if you guys know Ikarum, or Ikarum, I don't know. He's some streamer that does mostly VR chat or VR stuff, you know, and that actually did, you know, have like some sort of touchy feeling where I'm like, you know what, yeah, you know, he's making good points about things, because like he was saying, this one moment he was saying in his video, like the need to talk to video, is that like in that one part in the video, is that in that one moment where he was talking, like, you know, where he was saying that a lot of people get really upset just because that one thing that didn't go their way. I'm like, you know what, and what he said was, you know what, like, if it doesn't really go your way, or something doesn't really, you know, doesn't make you feel happy just because of that one thing that makes it different, you know, in the video, you know what, tough effing luck. Because don't go crying out and going like, oh, this is stupid, this is all rubbish, you know, this is all pathetic, just because I did that one thing different that you didn't expect, or whatever. Sorry. So like, what I was saying is that yeah, if something really doesn't go to your way, then tough effing luck. Like, tough effing luck for you. Because like, I'm like, you know what, if you don't like something, if you really don't like something that I did, then you know what, then don't come back here if you really think of that. And if you really don't, because like, I know that some people goes looking back to their channel and like tries to put them down, you know, continually. I'm like, you know what, if you don't like something that you like, and if you keep coming back, then you know what, then it's like, okay, we get it. All right, I think we get it. If you don't like something, then don't come back here. And you're freaking more of a strange weirdo if you're coming back to something that you really don't like. And you know what? We're just gonna think of you as like someone who should be out in the streets going like, you know what? If you really want something from others, then do it yourself. Cause yeah, and because like I know a lot of people, I know a lot of you really are negative and towards things that just because something you really don't like, that doesn't mean like you get to continually like put them down or something like that, you know? Because let's say for instance, let's say, well, since I'm going to BronyCon in this is my first time, by the way, going to BronyCon. I never even knew what I never knew any of the fandoms since last year, because like last year was the first time I've heard of like people reacting to movies and shows, and that's when I discovered the fandom. I'm like, okay, I didn't know this was going on, and I gotta admit, it kind of looks it looks a bit fun. The only thing is that I think what the fun is that it's role playing. Like sometimes I do role playing only if I'm dressing up or something like that, or something that I'm doing is, you know, or if I'm really bored at something, like, you know, I just go ahead and like, you know what, might as well watch, you know, give it a try, and then I did. I'm not saying I like the show, cause there's this one show, My Little Pony. I know you guys really don't like this. I know most of you really don't, but you know what? That's just your opinion. But for those that really, really don't like it, I know a lot of you don't, and like, I'm like, you know what? If you really don't like it, then go somewhere else. You know, go bother someone. If you feel like bothering someone, then, well, I don't think you should be bothering anyone. And also, if you really keep trying to like put them down, it's not gonna work. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Because if you're putting me down, good luck with that. Because I'm not a brony. I'm not someone who's into the fandom that much. I know that some of them can be a bit entertaining. I gotta admit that they can have a bit entertaining stuff. I don't know if you guys seen the new Emperor's New Groove movie. I bet a lot of you did. But that movie, because like that feeling kind of takes me back to seeing that movie again, where I like really did have like, where I did have like where it did have like a sense of humor that made me laugh, and I was like, you know what, it's actually pretty funny, and I was like, I'm like, all right, it's not bad, but like, you know, even though I watched the TV show just once, or like, you know, I watched the TV show, but I'm just like, I'm only seeing the new ones. I'm just like, all right, it's like, all right, I'm done with this. Time for something else. You know, just moving on. But if you really don't like something, just because I watch it once a week for the new ones, that doesn't mean I'm like one of them or anything. No. I don't know what the brony community does. I don't know what they do. I don't know what they really do. But like, all I know is that they make their own comics, they make their own commentary, and you know, so on and so forth. And like, you know, I'm just like, all right, it sounds cool, because like they do have like art stuff. Like I'm into art, obviously. The music they choose, not really much, because I know this type of music that they choose is really too obvious and cancer, and it's like really like obvious. But at the same time, the imagery of what they're doing doesn't matter. I think all of them are really cool, even though some of them can be a bit harsh in a way. But anyway, most of you are really, really cool, you know? You're doing a good job, guys, so yeah. But yeah, I'm not a brony, so I'm like, yeah, just let them do their own thing. If I don't like it, then I don't like it. I don't need to say anything. And by the way, I don't usually put a thumbs down if I'm not into something, then don't really do anything. Just watch it, and if you don't like it, then just leave the video. And that's basically what I do. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say. But yeah, you know, this is a long video. This is like 30 minutes. So, you know, I just want to get this out there, you know, just let you guys know that, you know, I'm trying my best not to put any hate, because like, yeah, I'm not someone who judges on the outside. I'm trying so hard to know the person, what they do, and like, you know, because you guys need to know, like, before, okay, so like, yeah, when I was, sorry, I was interrupted, yeah, I do need to go. I'm not really traveling by myself, by the way. I'm traveling with family members, as always. So yeah. So sorry, I'm always having hiccups every time I eat, like an hour later or something like that. But like, yeah, man, YouTube is really giving us a hard time nowadays, and like people, not just YouTube, but like the whole community, like if you guys don't really like something, then fuck off. No one really cares about your comments like that, because I know for a fact, because I've been there. I've been those people that are going like, you know what, screw this video, I'm putting hate on this. I'm like, you know what, I regret it. Even though I only did like a few times, which is like only like 3 times before. So I'm like, you know what, if I don't like something, I just don't say it, you know. I don't put a thumbs down or put a thumbs up. I just leave the video if I don't like it. And but what I'm saying is, I don't like it in a good way. You know, I don't go like, oh, you know what, F this. This is really gay as, you know, gay as F. I don't really say those words, because like, they're just too obvious, you know. Yeah, I'm not those type of people. Trust me. I feel so bad for those people, and if one of those people, or for those people that are like that, if you're watching this, then I feel so bad for you for being like so trash. Yo, then go ahead and leave. I don't care. If you guys want to unsub me, if you guys are like those people I'm talking about, if you guys are sub to me, then go ahead, unsub. I don't care, because I don't have a goal. I don't have a sub goal. So yeah. Anyways, I gotta get going. So yeah. Then again.